Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie. I'm a mom of three. My oldest went to heaven almost 2 years ago, and I had two other grown children. So I had started documenting my grief journey, and then grief overtook me and paralyzed me, and so I stopped doing that. So I'd like to get back into it, spread some more messages. I have a lot more to say. Kind of about his death, kind of not. But yeah, and the grief is waves, and it's the holidays, and well, the holidays are over technically, but to me, it's the holidays, and then January 19th is his death anniversary. So to me, it's all like running together between the holidays and now knowing that date's coming up. So, and preparing myself for it. So, let me drink some coffee. Try to do something with this, and I can resume with some thoughts here in a bit. Okay, so I got myself kind of ready for the day. I work from home, so it's not a big deal. Just do it for myself. But I don't start work till like 8 o'clock, and it's like 5, no, it's 6, what's it, 6, I don't know, hold on, 6:17, in the morning, but, my dog actually got me up, not my feelings, which, that's terrible. I still have very many sleepless nights, which is, I suppose, normal. So yeah, I've just been trying to stay busy. That was my biggest thing over the holidays. I wore myself out, baking and making and crafting and wrapping, and you know, it was on a budget, so I tried to keep it budget friendly, but yet a nice Christmas for everyone. And I always, this was only the second year, attend a service to where Tony, my oldest son, where his funeral was at. They have a service every year for Christmas that you take a choice for tots. You fill out a little, like an angel, or forget what else their shapes there was. Maybe doves. And you fill out a message to your loved one who's passed, and you put it on the tree, and then they have a service, and they usually, it's kind of short, but they play some sad songs, and that get you, and it got me. But my mom was there with me, and that's always good to have some kind of support. I was going to therapy for, geez, it was a long time. I stopped going, I want to say, about 3 months ago. But I had been in therapy for at least a year and a half, maybe more. And I loved my therapist. He's great. But he had given me every single tool, every single thing that would help me. So I made the decision, you know, that I was going to stop attending, and knowing I can go back whenever I need or want. But he gave me some very useful, very, very useful things that I can use in my everyday life when I'm going through a really bad time or a really bad wave of emotion. Excuse me. But yeah, keep him busy. I am planning for his death anniversary, I guess is what it's called. And that's January 19th. I'm gonna write a speech, definitely. But I don't know if I want to present it at a AA meeting or maybe just go live on YouTube and reach more people that way. I am 15 years sober from alcohol. So I'd like to talk about that some. Recovery and grief. The two don't go hand in hand very well. So yeah, I'd like to talk about a lot of different things coming up. I have to get back into it. Bear with me while I learn again and try to get through this process. But if anybody out there has lost a child or any loved one, you know, it's the emptiness you feel. And especially around this time of year, even when the holidays are over, it gets you. I mean, the darkness as it gets earlier. No, I said I put all my Christmas stuff away, but not the lights. I mean, anything with lights I love. You know, bring me on the twinkle lights. So my Christmas tree is still up. So, but that's all for now, guys. As I have some more thoughts, I'll pop back on, try to vlog them, video them, and get this out there for you guys. If you are watching this, thank you so much for your support. Like and subscribe, please. And I am coming back, so because you never know what's around the corner. Bye, guys. So everyone, another thing I do to distract myself or stay busy is diamond art. Or you put the little gems on the picture. This is a small one. It's a small kit. Over here are the ones I've already finished. There's that one. There's that one. I think this is so pretty. And that. And this one. And now this one needs completed. I have all the beads over here. But yeah, it's mindless entertainment. And you get something pretty in the end. I have, like I said, made bigger ones. I just got done a bigger project, so I figured let me do something small. And I'm a plant lover, so this worked out perfect. So if you're looking for something just to take your mind, ease your mind, just like, I guess some people color, this is what I do. So just giving ideas to anybody out there that's lonely, bored, restless, wants to get their mind on something else. This is a great way, in my opinion, to do it. And then you, like I said, end up with something pretty, and I will grab out some of the ones I've done, larger ones, so I can show you those as well. Got myself a Burlington candle. You gotta love the Burlington. Also, here's one of my beautiful plants. She's doing wonderful. Lovely. She brings me a lot of joy as well. Taking care of plants, watching them grow. That's another stress reliever. I'm always looking for anything that's going to relieve my stress. And then we cannot forget about Heidi. Heidi is my golden retriever. I got her almost 2 years ago. Her birthday is January 18th. So she's going to be 2. She's the sweetest girl. And yeah, she's got a little tattoo on her arm. A little birthmark, if I can, there. You see that? And this is her binky. Yeah. And then she's got a toy box full of toys. She loves all of her toys. She's a good girl. Aren't you, Heidi? Are you a good girl? Such a good girl. Yeah, she is. I was just talking about Burlington and as I lit the candle and everything, and it made me think that that's one of my go-tos as well when I'm sad, but it's not a good go-to shopping, especially if you're on a budget. But I do go, like I said, to Burlington, probably my favorite store, and like Five Below, Dollar Tree for crafting things, things like that. Like budget-friendly things, and just like walking through, just like sifting through all the stuff, looking for something different or something. I don't know what's going on here. Something different or something good. It's fun to do, and you can not break your bank. Just go in there, looking around. Um, candles. I usually leave with a candle. Sometimes I'll leave with a coffee cup if it's a season, and I want a different one for the season. It's an addiction of mine is coffee cups. Can one be addicted to coffee cups? If they can, I am. So, I'm down to an hour before work. So, I will probably scroll YouTube for just a bit. Drink a sip of coffee. Try to get my day started on a good note. I am working overtime, so I'm working 9 hours today. Hoping for a good, easy day. Like I said, I work from home. I do work for an insurance company, and I process insurance claims and take the calls and the questions about the benefits and claims. And I also got this job 2 years ago, February 13th, actually. I was supposed to start January 30th, but my son died January 19th, so we did push it back 2 weeks. And then I had to go through training, which is, man, that was a blur. That whole time is a blur. And, but I made it through. It was a struggle, definitely a struggle. But my biggest thing is you gotta stay busy. If you're tired, even your hands can just do something, or your find a YouTube channel or a few channels you like, you know, I look forward to other people's videos. I'm like, man, I hope they go live. I hope they post a video, because it makes you feel less alone. And in my situation, I'm single. I have 3 children, 1 in heaven and 2 that are grown. So it's a different season of life for me, period. I mean, not just losing my son, but the other 2 growing up and being independent, which is what you do with your children. You raise them to be independent beings, but your mama heart, whew, when you've done it for 36 years, just like, but that's all you, it's not all you know, but as a mom, you become absorbed in that. And then when they grow and they leave, you're like, now what? You know, so it's been a different season. All that on top of the grief. So, and there's a lot of stress in my life. A lot. I try to manage it as best as possible. In a healthy-ish kind of way. So, in my opinion, if you make it through the day, some days I'm cranky. Some days I just want to cry all day. Some days I want to giggle all day. It's just, you don't know. And, so anything can trigger it. Anything can trigger my emotions to where I'm just like back down in that hole. And I try to stay out of that hole. Because it's a hard one to get out of. So that's why I'm doing these videos. For me and for you guys. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm not alone in this. And at times it really does feel like I am alone. And the grief, what do they call it? Out of order death. You know, it's supposed to be parent, then the child. Not the child and the parent, parent. It's a different kind of grief than, I don't know. I'm just, but anyhow, I am going to go for now. I will go back on in a little bit. I am going to get my computer started up for work and drink some more coffee. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys in just a bit. Hi guys, so I was thinking, I want in the comments if you all would like to want me to go live and maybe answer questions or give me a list of questions in the comments and I can do a video on that. I am gonna do a video on the day that I found out Tony passed, and I'm gonna do a whole video on nothing but that. But I just wanted to know, like, if I go live, is it something you guys want? Will there be an audience? You know? But, so I'm scared to go live, because I've never done it. But, I will do it, because what's the worst that can happen? No one will watch. So I have nothing to lose. So, but let me know. It's something I'm thinking about. It's a way to connect with others. And like I said, it's a way you can answer, I can answer your questions. You know, I can ask you guys questions, that kind of thing. Any moms that's been through this, or just anybody that's interested in a mom to grown children and single and just kind of on my own, doing my own thing, and trying to go through grief as it hits me. So I will pop back on in a little bit with some more thoughts. My guardian angel, always watching over me. What a handsome man. So loved and so missed. My beautiful boy.